Alright, that's a lot of information to cover, but I'm ready for the challenge. Let's break down the key points and keep the flow engaging for your audience. Shell, the giant in the oil and gas industry, just dropped a bombshell on the hydrogen industry. They're pulling the plug on their hydrogen filling stations in the US, especially in California. Why? Well, buckle up because it's a wild ride. So, Shell had big plans, unveiling concept cars alongside Toyota, Porsche, and Mercedes, but now it seems those plans have hit a speed bump. They blame it on a mix of political and economic uncertainty, regulatory headaches, technical glitches, and the ever-looming issue of costs. Last year, they ditched plans for almost 50 hydrogen refueling stations in California, despite dangling a $40 million carrot in state incentives. It's like they hit a roadblock. Permits were elusive, finding spots for stations was like a game of hide and seek, and getting green hydrogen, the eco-friendly kind, was like searching for a needle in a haystack. By September, 3 out of their 5 hydrogen stations closed shop, leaving just 2 standing. Talk about a plot twist. But fear not, hydrogen enthusiasts. Shell claims it's not abandoning ship entirely. They're just changing lanes, focusing on heavy-duty transport and industry. They're still gung-ho about hydrogen in Europe, Asia, and Australia, where they're planning stations for buses, trucks, trains, and even ships. In California, they're not throwing in the towel either. They're part of Project ZNV, showcasing hydrogen fuel cell trucks doing the heavy lifting from ports to warehouses. Yet, they're not shy about voicing their frustration in a letter, basically saying, hey, we need more clarity, support, and a smoother regulatory process. The cherry on top? High costs. Building hydrogen stations apparently costs a whopping $2 million a pop. And with only a handful of hydrogen cars hitting the streets in California, it's a tough sell. And hold on tight, True Zero, California's hydrogen heavyweight, jacked up their hydrogen prices from $30 to $36 per kilogram. That's quite a price hike, especially considering not too long ago they were charging just $13. So, in a nutshell, Shell is taking a detour in California, still in the hydrogen game, but on a different track. The big question now, will this be a bump in the road or a game changer for the hydrogen highway? Time will tell, folks. Well, buckle up for the hydrogen roller coaster, because we've got some serious drama unfolding in the world of green fuel. True Zero, California's hydrogen hotshot, just cranked up the price of hydrogen from $30 to a whopping $36 per kilogram. Why? They're blaming it on the rising costs of producing and delivering green hydrogen. But wait, there's more. They're also in a face-off with rival hydrogen suppliers offering lower prices but using less eco-friendly methods like steam reforming of natural gas. It's a green showdown, folks. And here's the bombshell. According to Hydrogen Insights calculations, running a Tesla EV is now about 14 times cheaper than cruising around in a Toyota hydrogen car in the sunny state of California. Talk about a shocker. Now, let's talk about Shell, the big player in the oil game. Last fall, they closed 3 of their 5 hydrogen stations, calling it a temporary shutdown. But they're keeping us in the dark about when these stations might fire back up. The hydrogen refueling game is facing some serious reliability issues, thanks to the tricky nature of liquid hydrogen. It's like dealing with a high-maintenance diva, stored at crazy low temperatures and high pressures, causing leaks, evaporation, and even freezing. Liquid hydrogen, the drama queen of fuels. But that's not the end of our saga. Iwatani, a Japanese gas giant in American hydrogen stations, is suing Nel, a Norwegian tech provider, screaming, "You bamboozled us." Allegations of defective equipment causing leaks, fires, and explosions. It's like a hydrogen courtroom drama, and we're all on the edge of our seats. Now, the future of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles in the United States? Well, it's hanging by a thread. The struggle is real. Expensive stations, broken promises, and long lines. Used hydrogen cars are practically a steal, but they're still not winning any popularity contests. Even Shell, with its fossil fuel proximity, is waving the white flag. The cheapest way to produce hydrogen involves a lot of natural gas. But that plan didn't quite pan out. If even the big fossil fuel giants can't hack it, who can? It's a question mark hanging over the future of light-duty hydrogen infrastructure. But it's not just about the stations. There's a whole debate about the efficiency and environmental impact of producing hydrogen. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles boast zero emissions at the tailpipe, but the process of making hydrogen often involves using fossil fuels. Enter battery electric vehicles, BEVs, stealing the spotlight with their growing network of charging spots. In the end, the future of hydrogen fuel cell vehicles in the United States is shrouded in uncertainty. The advantages are clear, but the road ahead is riddled with challenges: infrastructure, costs, and fierce competition. Will hydrogen fuel cell vehicles carve out a significant market share, or will they fade into the background? The jury's still out, and we want to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comments. It's a hydrogen showdown, and we're all waiting to see how this drama unfolds. The jury's still out, and we want to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comments. It's a hydrogen showdown, and we're all waiting to see how this drama unfolds.